I'm coming to you from the greenhouse today. I've had some really lovely responses to a couple of stories that I've put on Facebook and Instagram recently, and it looks like a load of you want to learn how to grow your own vegetables, which is awesome. Over the last month, I've taught myself how to do this. I'd never grown a single vegetable before, and now I've gone from that to having a greenhouse full of little babies. What I'm going to try and do is debunk any reasons that you think that you might have to not be able to grow your own vegetables. If it's financial reasons that you're concerned about, I'm going to show you how you can do this in the cheapest way possible, using loads of items that you might already have around the house. It costs a couple of pounds each for a packet of seeds, if that. If it's space you're concerned about, if you feel like you live in the smallest of apartments and all you have is a windowsill, I'm going to show you how you can use that small space to grow your own vegetables too. And if you've never done this before, then see it as a challenge. I mean, if nothing else, see it as something that you can do in isolation to keep yourself busy. So we're living in a time of uncertainty at the minute with what's going on with COVID-19. A lot of us are in self-isolation. And I think this is a perfect project that we can do from our own homes without even having to leave the front door. And I do think that the best way to face uncertainty is to be prepared for the worst. This is not an every woman or man for themselves situation. This is a great opportunity for us all to help each other, to work together, to bring communities together as well. If one person in each street started growing the amount of vegetables that I've got going on in this one greenhouse right here, they would be able to provide food for not only their entire family, their friends, their neighbours, but most importantly, the people that really, really need it the most, the vulnerable people who have nothing. So why should we grow our own food anyway? We can know exactly what has gone into our food. Mass-produced fruit and vegetables are sprayed with chemical fertilisers and all kinds of other nasty stuff. When we eat this food, where do you think that goes? By growing our own vegetables, chemical-free, we know exactly what has gone into the process of making that food before it goes into our bodies. It's great for our minds. Personally, I'm learning something new every single day and it feels so good. I've got this feeling of empowerment and purpose and it just feels, I feel like I've come alive, and honestly I cannot explain how good that feels. It is really great for mental health. There is loads of scientific evidence out there that says that when we get our hands dirty, the nutrients from the soil affect our mental health, and it can deal with depression, anxiety, all kinds of stuff that's going on at the moment while we're in isolation. If you've got kids, this is an awesome, cool little project that you can do with your kids to keep them busy. It's fun and it will spark that sense of amazement in them. And if you don't have kids, it will spark the sense of amazement in you. If you really want to see magic, grow your own vegetables. Watching a tiny, tiny seed grow into a plant that feeds your entire family for months is the most magic that... So I'm going to throw a little Gandhi quote at you now, which is, be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want to see a future where nobody has to worry about how much money they need to make to put food on the table, where communities work together to create awesome things that provide for everyone in the local area, where food doesn't travel thousands of miles to end up on our plate. This is our chance. This is a perfect chance right now to make the changes that can shape our future. If you're unhappy in your life for whatever reason, and you want to see a future where you're happy, your families are happy, your neighbours are happy, your communities are happy, your country is happy, and the rest of the world is happy, it is not an unrealistic expectation. Doing small things like this, seemingly small things like this, can have a massive impact. So on that note, I'm going to wrap up and I'm going to say, stay healthy, stay at home, look after yourselves and look after each other. A couple of... No, you're going off on one now. Stay.